Well, welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV. I'm Ross the Boss Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. It's Thursday, the 28th of August. I got two Major League Baseball free pick winners for you. Both of them are totals, and both I have some really strong data backing up my picks. If you were with us yesterday on Wager Talk today, I gave out a free pick in Major League Baseball, and the clip was up on my personal link at Wager Talk TV, wt.buzz/Ross TV. And it was a winner as we had the Cubs and Giants over the first 5 inning total of 4.5, and it was 7-3 after 5 innings, folks. So an easy winner there. Major League Baseball free picks this year, just doing a tremendous job for us. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there for all the support you're giving me. And it takes me to this. Kindly hit the like button for me. It's just a small token of appreciation for the work, time, and effort I put in. And it also helps keep these videos alive, specifically from yours truly. And if you have not subscribed to Wager Talk TV, take a second, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner there. And while you're at it, go into your settings and click on the alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. Don't forget to let us know who you like today in Major League Baseball on Thursday, August 28th. Leave it in the comments section. Be nice to each other. We're going to disagree at times, and there's nothing wrong with a healthy conversation. But let's keep the demeaning remarks and disrespectful remarks and vulgarity out of the equation. And you guys done a terrific job of that over the last couple months, and I appreciate that. We want to create a positive community here at Wager Talk TV. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes, and let's start with the game between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies at Philadelphia, 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time slated first pitch. It'll be Cal Quantrill on the mound for the Atlanta Braves, and it'll be Aaron Nola, the veteran right-hander for the Phillies. The Phillies right now are a large minus 188 home favorite, money line home favorite, that is, and the total in this game is 9.5, and that's going to be our area of concentration, as I alluded to at the top on the total. Aaron Nola, 11 starts this year. He's had a terrible year. This is a guy who was one of the best starting pitchers in baseball over the last 5 or 6 years. Hasn't been the case this year. A 6.52 ERA and a 1.53 WHIP in those 11 starts. He went on the DL or IL, whatever term you want to use, for over 3 months, and he's returned. He's made 2 starts. The last one was a pretty good one, but if you go back 4 starts now, including the 2 since his return from the IL and the 2 prior to that, his last 4 starts, Nola has a massive 11.34 ERA, 2.14 WHIP, and that's not very good. And he doesn't figure to get a hell of a lot of help from the Phillies bullpen that over the last 7 games has a staff 7.23 ERA and 1.82 WHIP, and that's terrible, folks. The current Atlanta Braves have gone 77 for 294 lifetime against Nola, 262 batting average, 315 on base percentage, and it's not terrible in terms of Nola against his current Braves roster. But again, Nola was in a lot better form for the majority of those at-bats against the current Braves than he is right now. Cal Quantrill, over his last 4 starts, it's been brutal. A 9.92 ERA and a 2.08 WHIP, only averaging a little over 5 innings pitched per start. He doesn't figure to get much help from his bullpen as well, as the Atlanta bullpen over their last 6 games is 6.75 ERA, 1.70 WHIP, and they've allowed 7 home runs over those last 6 games, meaning the Atlanta bullpen, which is an alarmingly high rate for bullpen when it comes to games, home runs per game. The Phillies, 34 for 120 lifetime. The current Phillies, that is, 34 for 120 lifetime against Cal Quantrill, and a 283 team batting average, a 333 on base percentage, and they've also hit 10 home runs in those 120 at bats against Quantrill, and that's a pretty high rate. That's 1 home run per 12 at-bats. Atlanta, their last 2 games were at Miami, and in those 2 games, they scored 23 runs and pounded out 22 hits. I like this one to be a high-scoring affair. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Braves and Philadelphia Phillies to go over the total of 9.5. Just a friendly reminder to my Major League Baseball premium picks subscribers, I will be taking a pass on Thursday the 28th. However, college football, I do have a pickup right now in college football for Thursday night matchups. Big weekend of college football coming up, folks. Big 5 days, I should say. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, college football each and every day. And last year was number one in college football at WagerTalk.com. Number one not only in units earned, but also in win percentage. And over the last 2 seasons, I am number one combined when it comes to combined units earned over the last 2 college football seasons. I finished last college football season, folks, on a 60-35 run. That's a 63% run to end the season. So take advantage of my college football annual package. $5.99 will take you right through the national championship game. It's the best value on the board if you're into betting college football and you want to follow a winner like myself. $5.99 is a dirt cheap price, folks, when you stop and do the math and the weeks involved over the course of a season through the national championship game. It amounts to a very cheap price. And if you're an NFL bettor as well, NFL and college football combined, $849 to take you right through the Super Bowl. So take advantage of those offers, folks. It's going to be a huge football season from yours truly, Ross Benjamin. And don't forget to check out my page at X. My handle's at Ross Benjamin1, at Ross Benjamin1. I'm putting out my Major League Baseball trend of the day each and every day. Also, we'll start to mix in some college football and NFL trends of the day as well. So, folks, check that out. And while you're there, hit that follow button. It costs you nothing as well. And you'll get everything I put out on my X page on your X feed. Again, that handle is at Ross Benjamin1. Hit that follow button there. All right, the Marlins, with Adam Mazur on the mound making his second start of the season, will travel to Citi Field in New York to take on the New York Mets. It'll be Clay Holmes, the veteran right-hander, going for the Mets. 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time scheduled start. Once again, we're going to focus in on the total in this game, and it's either 8.5 or 9, depending on what sports book you're dealing with or you're looking at. So I would tell you it's imperative that you shop lines when you get into situations like this. It's also very important you have more than one sports book available to you, but if you can't, that's fine as well. We do the best we can for you. Clay Holmes, over his last 5 starts, a little bit shaky, a 152 whip and averaging just 4.7 innings pitched per start. He's made 2 starts against Miami this year, a lofty 4.82 ERA and a terrible 171 whip over 10 innings pitched. The Mets, over their last 27 games, have been potent offensively, a 345 on-base percentage and 44 home runs hit over their last 27, and they've been red hot offensively over their last 7 games, in which they've averaged 7.4 runs scored per outing and have a team batting average of 327, a team on-base percentage of 413, and also belted 12 home runs over those last 7 games. I mentioned Holmes being shaky and averaging less than 5 innings pitched per start over his last 5. The Mets bullpen, again, one of the things that they've struggled with is their bullpen. And over their last 7 games, a 6.53 ERA and a 1.55 whip as a staff. Not very good, folks. The Mets have pounded out 10 hits or more in 12 of their last 16 games, and they've scored 6 runs or more in 11 of their last 16. Again, going back to their red-hot offensive streak they've been on. Adam Mazur's made 1 start this year. He's got 9 career starts, all of which took place since last season. His in those 9 starts. A 7.32 ERA and a 178 WHIP, and only averaging 4.4 innings pitched per start. So I don't expect a lot out of Mazer in tonight's outing. I don't expect him to go a lot of innings. And against a red hot hitting team like the Mets, he's in deep here. And the Miami bullpen as well, their last 6 games, as you can see, there's a common theme in the 2 games I've been mentioning here. The bullpen, you have to look at their recent form. And Miami's bullpen recent form has not been very good. 6.23 ERA and a 175 WHIP as a staff over those last 6 games. And they've also allowed 6 home runs in 21 2/3 innings pitched over those last 6 games, which is a very high home runs to innings pitched ratio for a bullpen. Miami offensively, they're better on the road than at home when you look at their overall numbers. Not a drastic difference, but you could see their power numbers are better on the road than at home. And that Miami ballpark is since it opened, a notorious pitcher-friendly ballpark. So keep that in mind, because the Marlins now have gone 22-9 over the total this year when facing teams like the Mets, who average 1.25 or more home runs per game, and that includes going 11-4 over the total on the road when facing teams like the Mets, which once again average 1.25 or more home runs per game. I'm going to go with the Marlins and the Mets over the total of 8.5, and I mentioned it's either 8.5 or 9. Just a friendly tip here, folks. Tips, I should say. You can get 8.5s right now at DraftKings, FanDuel, or BetMGM. I have no vested interest in any sports book other than the fact that I'm giving you options here to get the best total. I have no problem going over the total of 9 as well, folks. So, but when looking, I know my personal bet today is going to be on the Marlins and Mets over 8.5. And again, that's why I mentioned the 3 sports books that I did. So again, the Mets Marlins over the total of 8.5, and the Braves and Phillies over 9.5. Let's get a lot of offense tonight with these Major League Baseball free picks. Don't forget, college football starts week 1 officially starts tonight, and I do have a college football winner up right now for $25. Take advantage of that, folks. Get in on the winning on college football, because I've been killing it over the last 2 years. I gave you all the numbers. I'm not going to be redundant. And don't forget, take advantage of that college football annual package for $5.99, or add in the NFL with me for $8.49. You can go to my personal link at WagerTalk.com. That's wt.buzz/RB, wt.buzz/RB. And you can look at all my video archives, including this one, in my personal link at WagerTalk TV, which is wt.buzz/RossTV, wt.buzz/RossTV. Don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Until the next time, take care and God bless, folks.